as St. Martin, our people, we have to work together, So moving forward.
You just need to get back to basics and from there you could see everything.
Do not settle for less in life. And entrepreneurship is the best way to go. Working for yourself, 2 thumbs up. St. Martin, a blessed and wonderful good afternoon to our amazing St. Martin family and our SOS family all around the world. Welcome to your program, Strictly Business. I'm your host, Mr. Brian Barry, alongside your co-host, Mr. Julian Rolax Jr. Call up a friend, call up a family member, and tell them it's another beautiful day here on the friendly island of St. Martin. You got to tune into SOS 95.9 FM every Sunday from 12 to 12:30. The boys are here, Strictly Business, for another interesting program. Of course, before we get started, we'd like to shout out and thank all our sponsors that make this program possible. If you want to do some great grocery shopping today or during the week, you got to go and visit the #1 supermarket. It's Aki's Supermarket. They are located right there on Illidge Road for all your grocery shopping needs today. And for that fresh haircut for the ladies, for the men, also for the children, you got to go and visit the Los Mejores Barbershop located right there on Illidge Road for that fresh look. And if you're thinking movies, you got to think the Video Block located right there in French Quarter. For all the latest movies, get them on DVD, get them on your USB, get them loaded on your hard drive, on your smartphone. If you're thinking movies, think the Video Block. They also got some great PS4 games that you can get there as well. If you want some great tasting food, we got Jerky's Tiki Hut right there on the Illidge Road for some great tasting barbecue chicken and ribs. We also got Jerky's Tiki Hut by the Plaza Casino. And if you go over the hill, you got Caribbean Jerky's right across the Megaplex Cinema as well. Not forgetting we got Fat Boy Jimmy right there on the Pondfield for some great tasting food. We also like to thank GEBE, our water and electricity company. Thank you so much, GB. And for all your apartments or commercial spaces, give J&J Properties a call. 588-1216. That is J&J Properties for apartments or commercial spaces. 588-1216. And if you're looking for electronics, your flat screen TVs, your surround systems, you got to go and visit the #1 store. That's the Bull Chance Electronics Store located right there on Front Street. Thank you so much, Bull Chance. And also for some great tasting food, we got another spot for you. That's Stasha's Restaurant located next to Aki Supermarket. Give them a call at 550-9108 or 524-9834. That is Stasha's. And a new supermarket on the block is Supreme Supermarket right there in the corner of Arch Road, Hispaniola Road #1. For all your grocery shopping, you can go and visit the Supreme Supermarket right there on Arch Road. Thank you so much to all our sponsors. Thank you so much. Brother Junie, good afternoon.
Hey,
how you
what's up,
keeping?
brother? How you doing?
Bless. Another marvelous day, bro.
Another marvelous day. We give thanks.
Absolutely.
How was your week?
Busy.
Yeah?
Busy but productive.
Productive.
Yes, sir. Shout out to the senior.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to the senior. Shout out to SOS Radio.
Yes, sir. Let's not forget today is a big day, Mother's Day.
Today is Mother's Day. Yes.
Shout out to all the special moms, your mom, my mom,
shout out to my mother,
lovely wife, my grandmother,
everyone out there who's
aunts, your sisters, shout out to all of you.
All of you.
Those are some amazing women.
I hope you're having a wonderful day.
Mm-hmm.
I hope the men and the husbands
and without them we wouldn't have been here.
And the
super
fathers
women out
take
there.
good care of their wife today.
Absolutely.
Every day, but today is the special day.
Special day.
Extra.
Oh yeah.
Taking care of
women
them.
got so much special days in the year. It's
you can
ridiculous,
imagine.
huh?
Alright, bro. I don't know.
Yes, so that's how the world turned. That's how the world turned.
Women's Day.
And
you have Mother's Day.
Mother's Day. They have their birthday. They got Valentine's
Day.
Oh my.
So it's so much stuff to.
Oh yes, and it's well deserved.
It's well deserved. Yeah.
Women are strong.
All the single parents out there, because they have a lot of single mothers out there.
Yeah, which is unfortunate.
It's very unfortunate.
We need to fix that situation.
Yeah, it's like before I always hear my mentor Billy D. He always say don't say about I mother and father. You can't be a mother and father.
Can't be.
You cannot be a mother and a father. You do your best to take care of your son and daughter or 2 sons or whatever, but you cannot be a mother and father.
If you're a mother by yourself, you're a mother.
You're a mother.
That's it.
A father has his role, right?
Yes. Indeed.
So, I see it in my 2 sons.
Indeed.
I see it in my 2 sons. A father has his mentor, has his role in their life.
Yeah, God knows what He was doing with His plan, a man or woman.
Yep.
The mother nurtures, the mother loves, the mother teaches. But when the father raises that voice, He
Yeah,
says
boy.
it one time, it's
one time,
over.
you know. And there's a, how do you say? When you have sex with a woman,
Mm-hmm.
okay, there's consequences.
Absolutely,
You
yeah.
know? A baby can be born.
Mhm.
You know, even if you use condom,
Mhm.
without condom,
Mm-hmm.
birth controls.
Mm-hmm.
You know, anything
Be
can happen.
ready, yeah.
Be ready,
yeah.
because sexual contact and a baby can come in insert. You know, and you have to be ready. And if you're not ready, you have to be ready to for the consequences.
Absolutely.
Being a father and taking care of your young ones.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, brother. So how was it with your wife? You did anything special with her today? Or
Well,
later?
later today, we're gonna go out for some lunch.
Yeah,
you know, with
yeah,
family.
okay.
Yeah.
Easy.
And then later in the evening, I'm gonna go spend some time with my grandmother.
Okay.
And the
Yeah.
family
How
as
old is
well.
your grandmother again?
Right now, 97.
Wow. Wow,
So we
bro.
gotta give her a lot of love.
That's some rough
For
genes
sure.
there, bro.
Yeah. Good genes.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. That's some-
Yesterday, a guy saw me. He didn't see me in a long time. He said, "Bro, you getting younger." All I could do is say, "Thank God for that, boy. It's in the genes. You can take care of yourself at the
Give
same
thanks,
time."
yeah. You know, bro, there's so much things going on in St. Martin. You know, every week, every day, there's something to talk about. You know, I see in the papers in the week. We were talking when he came in. They were like again 30 more days. So he's gonna be 30 more days. He was ill, so he had to go to the hospital. For the people who doesn't know, you know, Brian. I even did a research on the
sickness
the
itself.
sickness he
Okay.
has. Yeah, like he has gout. Call it gout. You know, they say gout is something common that like it comes into human beings. You know, yeah, and you know, it's pain, you know, swelling, stiffness in the joints. You know, it usually affects the joint in the big toe. Yeah, you know, gout attacks can come on quickly and keep returning over time, slowly harming tissues in the region of the inflammation. It also has been related to an increase of cardiovascular, I don't know what that means, and metabolic disease, and can be extremely painful. Okay, and one of the facts about it is a form that you know, the blood streaming. You know, it's not streaming well.
Okay.
You know, it affects the joint in the base of the big toe, and it attacks you without warning. It can happen in the middle of the night, and you need a medication for it. You know,
so once you have that, you're on medication for the rest of your life.
Yeah, you're on medication for the rest of your life, and you know, your toe start to swell up.
So there's no cure.
Well,
treatment.
as soon as I've seen, there's no cure. You just get medication on it. There's treatment. You know, but that's why when we visited Theo, he couldn't walk
Was
really
limping.
good. Yeah,
Okay.
because most probably he was swelling,
Okay.
and then he started to walk. You know, so but he's in the hospital now. I just hope he gets the right medication, so everything can be all right. You know what I'm saying? Also, we'd like to send strength to the family of William Allen, MP. He's also in Colombia.
Okay.
You know, but well, we just hope all the best for him. You know. But for the people them who doesn't know, because sometimes people don't know.
Correct.
For a lot of people following him, I
Yeah.
mean, he's a member of parliament here, brother.
Right,
you know,
right,
so
right.
the people need to know what's going on. So if something happened, it'll be, you know,
A
a
surprise.
surprise. Hey, I didn't know William was in Colombia. You know.
So he's sick right now.
Yeah, he has some issues,
Okay, sure.
pressure and knee,
Okay.
etc. But I send strength to his family.
Yeah, prayers to the family.
Prayers to the family, and I pray every day. You know, again, brother, politics aside, you know,
Of
we're
course,
all
it's a human
beings,
life,
we're all
yes,
human
yes.
beings, human life. You know, my father was ill also.
Mhm.
You know, remember my father had a stroke, and it wasn't easy at all for me. It was rough. It was rough. You know, so we don't wish sickness on people.
Absolutely not.
You know, we don't wish sickness on people, because sickness is for all of us, as they say. You know, so all the best for the family,
Yeah.
and him also. Bro, just now you was talking about the sexual harassment. Give me a limit on that, man.
Well, it was alarming to me. I didn't read the entire story, but it was alarming to hear that here on this island, well, that side, I don't know about the French side, that there was no law in place for a perpetrator who committed a sexual assault on someone. You know, there's no law and order.
But what
about
what
that.
was there any specifics?
Well, we know in the past there's been sexual cases, there's been people who maybe molest children or whatever it is, and we don't have no database to say when that person is free on the road to say in certain societies they make it known that this person's a sexual predator.
Okay.
We don't have anything like that in place. The person is just out and nobody knows. Who know, who don't know.
Yeah, but
That's
what
it.
I'm saying, you have different extremes.
Of course.
Because for example in Curacao, a guy molested a young child, and he gets sentenced. So I don't know if you read the article that what it was saying, but like if they're harassing somebody, like sending texting and
we don't have anything in place to say what is actual sexual harassment. For us, I mean, again, it's a thin line because here in the Caribbean, there's a lot of things that are tolerated that's not tolerated in the U.S.
Yes,
we know that
indeed.
for a fact.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But I think Brian, that's something that should come in place because now all over there's things that happen, especially small islands like here, things that happen that maybe we don't know about. That it has to be addressed.
Yeah, but even so, I mean, I for one, I'm totally against harassing a man or a woman, but you gotta remember our lifestyle here too is different. We are a more friendly type of people, So I don't see we could go to the extreme, but I don't see catcalling as a sexual harassment. But others would see it as.
What do you mean?
When you see a lady, you.
Okay.
We do that as a common thing, but I mean, right now in these time and ages, they're seeing that as harassment. And it makes me shake my head. You didn't physically touch or do anything like that. It's someone that you see. Maybe sometimes we address people, we don't remember the name.
But you see, it's how you interpret it too, because maybe you tell girl, how you doing?
Yeah.
And she just watch your head and she gone.
Yeah.
But if you stay on top of her.
Correct. If you follow her,
and keep talking, and she tell you leave her alone.
Of course.
And then I think it's as a harassment.
Of course.
But the pepper spray, women not allowed to use that, yeah?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it's not allowed. I don't know if it's allowed.
Sure. But I mean, you gotta be able to defend yourself.
Defend yourself, especially now.
Yeah.
Especially now. But that's a good topic, Brian, about. But what do you think they can do about that? What do you think we can do about that now?
Well, like I say, we're in a Caribbean society. Our lifestyle is a little different. I don't want to get I wouldn't want us to get too drastic, too much drastic measures. You can't call a lady sexy, and you can't this and you can't that. Then you remember, in the US and those other big countries, that's why their family lifestyle is so totally different. Their human relations so different. They come on a train, they come on a bus, no good morning, no good afternoon, no hey, hello, no nothing.
But I remember working in a bank, Brian, and
you need some job.
It stated when I signed the contract, it stated that if you sexually harass somebody on the job, it is against the law. I didn't really went into details, but I seen it, and you have to sign upon it. So, but the article came out from the Daily Herald, and exactly that article I really didn't get a chance to read it.
Okay.
You didn't read it.
No, I didn't.
So when I got a little chance, I want to read it to know exactly the information and where they're going and what they're talking about. So that is about sexual harassment. I don't know if you follow the last week they passed, I think it was 2 motions they passed in Parliament.
What were they?
One of them was first home buyers, exemption on taxes. I don't know if it's let's say for example, I'm just giving you an example, you're paying 5%, but if you're gonna buy your first home, you get 2 or 3%, something in that range. And about the Airbnb also, they pass a motion on meaning there's a lot of rooms in St. Martin on Airbnb, and St. Martin in a way is not benefiting from it.
Okay.
That's how the motion is presented, and you can collect taxes on these rooms. That whenever you But you know what? I was wanted to ask the MP, but maybe he explained it, or after he will explain it, how will it be collected? Meaning, because sometimes, okay, the client or the guest reaches to your room, he pays your money, or Airbnb sends you, because sometimes Airbnb also sends the money to you. You know, will it be directly collected from Airbnb to government,
Okay,
or
like that.
will it be collected from
Locally.
the local self, the person who received the money
Mm-hmm.
and has to go to government and pay?
Mm-hmm.
That is my question
Okay.
on that. You know, the motion, again, you know, we pass so many motions, Brian, but we have motions are still there, just standing up there. You know, none of them became laws.
Okay, that's what I was just going to say. Explain to the
Executed,
people. Then
you
what
know?
is a motion? Is a motion a law? It's just
No, okay, the parliament decides on some, they do the job, right? You have the trias politica. So they do the job, they pass the motion, and then it goes to the ministers. So then the ministers has to execute that. They have their procedure that they do, and then after it becomes a law.
Okay.
And I was talking to one of the MPs also, and he explained me that he's gonna push now for it to become a law, and not to just stand up there as a motion, because you have that too, and that's again where politics plays a role again. You know,
who bring the motion?
Yeah, who bring the motion, and maybe the ministers don't agree, and they just stay there.
Stay on the side.
You know, so that's why I keep telling people, you know, there's have people that are sick and tired of politics.
Yeah,
But
if something is good for the country, let's implement it. Let's get
Yeah.
it done. Because at the end of the day, when you are out of politics, you're still living here.
Yeah.
So you want the benefit, you want it benefit the country, you want it benefit the people. Not because you and it is not you. No, when you're out, your children, your family will be affected as well. So if it's good for the country, St. Martin, let it pass.
Yeah, but bro, for example, you yourself say you have a couple of days without watching the news. Why? You're so tired. What happened?
Yeah, but with little articles and stuff about just what we talked about, where the penalty for rape or harassment, we don't have nothing in place. It's like we want to build a country, but the most important things that we should have in place are not in place. You know, as the saying goes, it seems in St. Martin we just put the cat in front of the horse, everything back to front of, you know, it bothers you. You know, so I personally these days I tired of buying the newspaper. If I'm gonna read something, I'll see it on Facebook or.
What you had to do? You had pull back a little bit, and then you will start to buy back again.
I doubt it. I go online and read what's going on. I checked in the DVD store, right? I have to bring some stuff for Billy actually. I have a stack of papers like this, bro. From since the year start.
Oh, so you used to buy paper every day?
Every day. When I looked, that was almost $200 something. I spent on newspaper just to be informed.
Oh no! Then you have to say it in a different way. Then you stop buying to save.
No,
and
but
you follow the
it-
news
it-
on the Facebook.
Not even initial, but you
Because
see, if I'm gonna follow it on Facebook or online, I still ain't gonna do it every day. The newspaper, you wanna go through it and see what's going on. So that was every day, but now we're gonna be, I don't know, once in a while when I see what's going on.
Yeah. No. Well, I try.
Because you want to, in reality too, bro, we say it all the time, you want to report on the good as well. Huh? You want something good to say.
Yeah.
We want to come here every Sunday and bash in the government or have all kind of negative to say. I want to see good things in the
No,
paper.
that's why I just tell you something. That's why
Yeah.
I try to follow the
good as well.
The good as
Yeah,
well. I follow the meetings.
Yeah.
You know, I follow the good as well. You know, and
Or
again.
sometimes when you find the good is all in the back of the paper.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's a business, they want the papers to sell, and negativity sells. Bad news sells.
Brother, I honestly, again, when I hear, because on Tuesdays, you know, the boys just come through, the MPs and stuff, and I keep wondering and thinking again, you know, we put a government there, and you ask yourself, is the government for our people, you know, is the government for the people of St. Martin? Because, brother, when you talk to different people, is, you know, after elections, when everybody is nice and dandy in the seat, nothing is possible no more in this country, bro. You know, nothing is possible for our own people of St. Martin. You know, listen, when you hear the ex-minister of Romy was talking, that how they say, how can he give people land? What is the problem if we give our own people land, Brian? You know, I keep asking myself that. Yeah, Billy D get land, or Rollers get land, Brian get land.
and-
It's an issue. Like,
Yeah.
if we get land, it's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mhm.
and you think I feel good when you go, Brian boy, I went down by Kupukoi
Mm-hmm.
a few weeks back, and you see houses, you know, on top of the water, brother.
Mm-hmm.
You know, line up. Okay, right? I don't want to make it sound like racial, but brother, is the white people living out there, bro? We living like lords,
Mm-hmm.
you know, but we can't live out there. It's not possible,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Imagine you get a piece of land, and you going to want to develop it. In my case, just an example, and the minister gonna tell you how you too close to the water,
Exactly.
and you sitting down out there, and you watching how these people are
What happened to the others? Yeah.
you watching certain rules that they're supposedly applying on you.
No, you don't get it.
I don't understand, brother. I don't understand. And when you walk out there, imagine, brother, have houses out there. Your door is here, Brian. Your door is here.
Uh-huh.
People have to pass in front. Remember, you're paying $1 million, $2 million for them homes, you know.
Yeah.
You have to pass in front of my door to reach your house.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine.
Wow. Yeah.
I stand up and I watch certain things, and I wondering. That's why when articles come out and say, okay, St. Martin is a corrupted country, I don't want to hear that.
Right.
But when you see certain things happening in this country, you wonder, how is that? How did that happen?
Yeah.
How did it reach there? And when you busy as a local person, the hell you just go through. Every day you have to sit down and email a minister. Minister, I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Minister, I'm trying this.
Yeah, I get
Minister,
it.
doing and wait now.
Uh-huh.
You not even get the answer for respect. They won't even answer you.
Wow.
You know, they won't even tell you, boy, Brian, come inside, let me sit down and let me talk about this thing. See how we can organize this situation.
They have secretaries for that, to answer you, to get back to you. They don't?
Bro, even
They
if
have a
it's
cabinet,
secretary,
they have a
even
cabinet,
if your
they pay-
cabinet, whatever it
They're
is,
paying a bunch of...
you know, if you go in on press conferences and say, yeah, we fighting so we can stay in contact with the people of St. Martin, bro, that is not true, Brian. It's not true.
All of them press briefings is a joke.
You know, it's not true. Look, a lady was in the paper someday there, Brian.
Yeah.
The lady, I don't know if you see it. It was on Daily Herald. The lady saying, oh, she begging the government to help put on her roof.
Oh, yeah?
Begging, and how, because in her mind, right, she's saying, look how government's spending thousands of dollars in Carnival,
Mhm.
and they can't help me to buy a piece of zinc
Mhm.
because she cannot buy it.
Mhm.
She has no way on getting it,
Mhm.
you know. But brother, I don't know, bro. You have a lot of work to do.
But that's
you know?
why
That's why.
now and even then the corruption thing will fall into place, because when others not living here but they come here and they look around just like you observing what's going on, and they would hear your plight, you can't build, so you can't do this, and they would see down Kupakoi, it is like that. Then they would say, okay, I guess these particular people have a deeper pocket,
Exactly.
and
Exactly,
they buy the way to get around the rules.
To reach where they want to
You,
reach, yes.
you as a local, you know you're working hard for what you want, what you got the opportunity to build, you got the land, you want to pay the fair price and you want to pay by the book.
Yep.
You ain't looking to give no under the table, no extra, no this, turn your face. No, you want it so because that's the law.
That's the law.
And it's
Everything is clear in my book.
Those who come here and want a piece of St. Martin and they don't know what is St. Martin, like you, the soil, they just want the view and they want that, they're willing to pay a pretty penny.
When you go, brother, and you sit down
They're
there,
willing to pay, bro.
St. Martin, bro, I want my people to live good too. Why my people can't live good?
But then that's what I just
Why
told you.
this color cannot live good also?
We ain't want to pay.
We have to stay in Dutch water.
We don't want to
That's
pay.
good.
We
That's
don't want
what.
to pay
That's how
the
the people
pretty
them
penny.
feel good.
Yeah, but
You know?
we
That's
can't
where our
afford it.
politicians want to keep our people.
Mhm.
They're not allowed to excel. They're not allowed to grow. They're not allowed to come up.
Mhm.
When you get the chance, brother, you go out there and you sit down and watch all these houses, and you see. Brian, I'm gonna keep mentioning it. You know, I was very fortunate and happy that my father, he traveled along the world with me.
Mhm.
You know, I appreciate that, Brian. Why? not only for luxury, brother,
Mhm.
but you see what happening in other countries.
Okay.
Brian, when you go, I'm gonna say it again, when you go in Bahamas and those places, Brian, when you go out in the suburbs, like you say, you know, there's only one color you see out there.
Mhm.
It's your own color, brother.
Mhm.
When you go in the big hotels and the big firms, and when you sit down waiting for somebody to come out, you'll see a partner just like you coming up to you and telling you pass in the office to sit down
Wow.
and negotiate.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's when you feel good.
Mhm.
When I go government building, brother, you know, I go sit down there to meet up whoever I want to meet to talk different whatever
Mhm.
business I need to deal with,
Mhm.
and you see pure Dutchmen coming from in the back there.
Mhm.
How it, I mean, what going on?
Yeah.
And if it have parliamentarians can tell you they self don't know, then bro, we in serious problems.
Exactly. That's what.
We in serious problems.
That's what has pissed me off, bro.
Because then something penetrating in our system.
We have parliamentarians
So then-
here on Tuesday, and you hear Mr. Emmanuel telling you this is the worst government
Ever live.
ever. He's saying it blatantly. This is the worst. And if they could be India, they know what's going on. They in the heat of the kitchen. Put politics aside. You want the people of St. Martin to prosper. But you see, we've come a long way, a long road of not having the people at heart. So that's why right now we're in the predicament that we're in. And when something is messed up from years ago, it's hard to fix today.
Yeah.
It's really hard to fix today. But what bothers the MP and the others is, if it were they, you'd hear the people crying
Right, yeah.
on them. Do this, do that, do this, do that. But if it's somebody else,
And I remember him
it's
asking,
kinda okay.
he wants to know how these people get in these positions.
Right.
And you know, my brother, you're running on time,
It's
bro.
unfair,
Running
but
time.
it's a
I
predicament.
don't want to
we're
get
in.
too emotional, you know, but it sometimes
It is.
it is. You know, St. Martin, thank you, Billy D, SOS, Brian.
St. Martin people, the friendly island, that's our time for today. Before we leave again, you know, happy and blessed, wonderful Mother's Day to all the amazing super women out there. My mom, my wife, my grandmother, my aunts, my sisters, friends that I know, you know, all you mothers out there that are doing what you're supposed to do, taking care of yourself first, taking care of your family as well. You know, we just wish you guys from Strictly Business, on behalf of Strictly Business, a blessed and tremendous Mother's Day and a fabulous week. You know, take care of yourselves. Don't leave nobody abuse you. You know, love yourself first, take care of your family, and always keep God first, of course. Remember, life is all about choices. So be careful who you choose and what you choose, because time waits on no one. Till next time,
Business.
Strictly Business.